My name is Becky DuPree. I'm from a little town in Texas called Mercedes at the very southern tip of the state. I graduated down there from the University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley with a degree in accounting. I also have a master's degree in business administration from Sam Houston State University. I have 17 years of experience in public accounting and about the same amount in internal audit. I work for the tax assessor collector. My entire career has been spent in audit. I do income taxes on the side, just out of my house here, but I've either been in internal audit or in public audits. I'm internal audit to the county tax office. There's a variety of different businesses and governmental entities, and the common thread is they all need internal audit just to make sure they're in compliance with the various laws, to make sure that there's no fraud going on. I'm also a certified fraud examiner to make sure that all their internal controls are working as intended. In both public accounting and internal audit, one of the things that I really love is data analysis, taking two databases and matching them to find anything that looks out of order or that sort of thing. In college, I'd watched a little too much LA Law and thought I wanted to be a lawyer. When I was a freshman in college, I went to the pre-law advisor and asked for advice on what to major in, and he asked me, well, what are you good at? Major in what you're good at so you can get your grades up good and high so that when you apply to law school, it'll look good. So I majored in accounting with an eye towards law school, but didn't end up going to law school. One nice thing about accounting is there's always going to be a demand for it. I don't care how much AI is out there. Someone's always going to want to have a human look and make sure that they're not being defrauded. As you can probably tell, I am transgender. It's a long journey from there. I knew there was something that wasn't quite right, but I couldn't put my finger on it. I knew about transgender people, but at the time it was very scary. And I knew coming out was not really an option at that time in public accounting. So when we moved to Houston, I started working with a therapist here. And once I understood really who I was, it was something that I felt like I was having to put a mask on to go to work. I think it's very important to share your story because I think it gives hope to people out there. One of my former colleagues from the auditor's office came over to visit with me, and he brought his child along. And the reason the child came along was to thank me because that child was transgender. And he said that hearing the stories of how this particular person had been supportive of me, and it let him know that his dad was a safe person to come out to. When you find out that you have inspired somebody that you didn't even know, that's a big win. I would have to say it's my heart. I get this from my mother, but she was extremely kind, and I see myself the same way. When I was working in a CPA firm, San Antonio, for example, there were junior accountants that I knew were not making it, and I kind of took on the role of a mentor to try to help them understand what they needed to understand, and I think I really helped along the way to become successful. My name is Becky DuPree, and I am an agent of transformation.